Everybody was Christmas shopping. Hiya! Those shoppers dashed like lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening.
Good morning. Happy Vlogmas Day 3. I'm very sleepy. My eye kind of kept me awake really late, so I only got 2 hours of sleep, which is okay. My eye's not hurting any more than I expected it to. I just am sleepy now. But at least I'll be able to go to bed at a really great time tonight because I'll be so sleepy. I just wanted to say good morning to you guys. Just gonna have some leftover pizza from yesterday for breakfast. So I will see you folks after I'm all showered and hopefully a little more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Hello! So you guys just saw Gothic Little Christmas. I didn't actually record myself there at all, I only recorded it, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just waiting for Norm to call me back on Skype so that we can start cooking our meal for the evening. Hanging out with Nate. He made himself some chicken. Some big chicken, and Moose especially is hanging out with Nate, right Moose?
Plate's empty, dog.
Naughty! He's naughty. He's naughty. You want some supper. It's only 7:02. You get fed at 7:30. Anyway, I will be back in a second. You guys are probably about to see us start cooking. I'll let you know what we're making. Okay, so I didn't really have good audio to record these. I was recording most of the food stuff with my webcam, which has a horrible mic on it, so it sounded awful. So I'm just gonna do a voiceover for you guys. So the things that I was making was vegan king oyster mushroom calamari, bang bang broccoli, onion bites instead of onion rings, and potato skins. So here I'm cutting up the king oyster mushrooms. I'm cutting them into slices and then cutting out the core to make kind of a ring like calamari has. And I also tore some of the mushrooms into strips to have some strips there. It's pretty important to use that kind of mushroom because it has a good consistency. Now I'm chopping some chives. Chives are optional in the places they're used, which is on the potato skins and on the bang bang broccoli, but why wouldn't you want chives? Like anytime you can use chives or green onion, if you're not allergic, you should. Here I am just scooping out the inside of my potatoes to make my potato skins. This took forever. I popped them in the microwave briefly, I think for probably a total of a minute, and sliced it into a grid so it was easier to scoop, but it's still not super easy. We did the kind that aren't mixed with the potato afterwards, which I normally wouldn't do because it's a little bit of a waste of a potato, but in this case, that's what I did. I had a lot of other food and there was no one else there to eat it, so I didn't want to get full up on a potato. Potato that size will feed me. This is the bang bang sauce. The bang bang sauce is vegan mayo, sweetener, so agave syrup. You could also use like honey or something, or maple syrup would be good too. And chili paste is what it asks for. I ended up using chili sauce, just the kind that you can kind of buy in a glass bottle because I had it at home. Ooh, we're moving fast. Okay, so we made a beer batter. I used Belgian Moon at the suggestion of my partner. There's lots of other beers that are good in batter. I'm sure most of them are, but that's a good suggestion if you can get your hands on it. I normally don't like beer. I hate the taste of hops, and I hate beer in general because I'm a horrible Nova Scotian. And there we are. There it's all mixed up. You mix it up with the flour until it's about the consistency of like a pancake batter, and then it's done. It should be like a little thicker, I think, than I made it, or else it'll run down. And once again, we're moving right along. So that was kelp powder. For the calamari, I'm mixing a bunch of my kelp powder into the batter, because what that does, the recipe warned it was going to be really bland, but if you add a bunch of kelp powder, it gives it that kind of fishy-ish flavor, and then it's a lot closer. I tend to do it for anytime I make fake fish strips or my vegan sham chowder. So now I'm just deep frying them. Nothing that we made tonight was healthy at all. It's all just, you know, pub appetizer style stuff, so none of it's good for you. But anyway, so that's what the calamari looks after the fact. I'm taking a nice bite of it and I was freaking out. And then I skipped the kind of showing you the battering and dipping process. Those are just the little white pearl onions coming out. We just took a whole skinned pearl onion and then deep fried it in batter. You can't see this really well, but I just left the shot in so that I can talk about the fact that that's the bang bang broccoli. It is shallow fried, and once it's done shallow frying, then you get to eat it. So it takes a lot less oil and it's a little easier, but it's also way easier to burn. Okay, I'll let you know what I think about it. Just gonna nom on these for a second and let you guys know what they're like. That one's really good. The recipe said you really needed sauce with them, because they were, quote, kind of bland and not super flavorful. But the thing about putting a ton of kelp powder in the batter is gives it that sort of fishy, like oceany kind of flavor, and it's really good. With those white onions, it's so sweet. I thought maybe it would be a little much with so much onion and so little batter, but that's actually delicious. Are these cool enough for me to pick up? They sort of. I'm gonna try taking a bite. Ow. Too lazy to use a fork. That's really good, especially with the Daiya ranch dressing. Now this one, the one that I'm the most curious about. Can we get a little one? I know I'm eating with my fingers, but I just want to eat right now. That is delicious. I've like never, ever tasted a flavor like that bang bang sauce. What the heck? I'm gonna make that and keep it in a jar in my fridge. That is ridiculous. Okay, so I totally forgot to sign off last night. I just want to pop in at the end of Vlogmas Day 3 to say it's bright outside for me now, but thank you so much for watching, and you guys will see Vlogmas Day 4 tomorrow, which is right now. Okay, bye.